Hello, beautiful people. It's your girl Neyssa. You're about to watch me debate myself on the subject of using your intuition and following your wildest dreams, or having enough sense to go to school and get a bachelor's degree. Are you a student? No, I dropped out as a senior about 2 years ago. So you had 1 year left? Yes. Why didn't you just finish? You were so close. The last 2 years that I was in college, I was miserable, and I was aware that the degree that I was pursuing had nothing to do with what I actually wanted to do. I wanted to leave then so that I could figure out what I wanted to do without collecting debt. My plan was to take a year off and save enough money to pay for school for when I was actually ready to go back. But then my parents said no. They were really upset and told me that I just needed to pick a major and go with it. So what did you choose as your major? Well, I figured I like kids, so I ended up choosing child and youth studies. What's that? It's in the College of Education, so I technically could be a teacher, but it is more broad, so I could also do social work, be a daycare director, pretty much any kind of job that has to do with working with kids that's not medical. Oh, cool! Why not do that? You said you like kids. Well, my idea of working with kids is just like me sitting and reading a children's book while they're all sitting in front of me and, listening, or like face painting at birthday parties, but you don't really need a degree for that. Well, you could just get a degree and do that type of job on the side while you have a stable income. But I'm not interested in what it entails to have those kind of jobs. If the cost of stability is me working 40 hours a week, stressing about a job that I don't even like just to obtain more material possessions, then I don't want it. What do you want? Well, I'm a creative. I'd rather expand on my talents and use them to create a life that I'd be happy in. I've written books, I've written songs, and made music. I can also dance, make art, be a freelance makeup artist, make content for YouTube. So I'd rather spend my time and energy in making those things monetizable than spend another year in college, getting a good job, and later living with regrets about never taking a risk and giving my all in the things that I actually dreamed of doing. But it's really hard to make a living off of that. Most people never get a chance to get that far in their art without incredible support or wealthy parents. I know it's hard, but I'd rather struggle with something that I'm really passionate about than struggle in something that I don't care for much at all. You said you've already been out of school for 2 years. Didn't you already work hard and then fail? Well, no, it wasn't nearly enough. The first 6 months of my independence was spent in a job that taught me a lot, but ultimately wasn't really going to work well with my vision, so I quit. And then the pandemic happened, and I was like pretty much quarantined for 8 months. So really, I've only been fully working on my dream like for 5 months now, which isn't nearly enough to actually make my dream come true. But why not establish a safety net by getting a bachelor's degree? That way, if the music and writing thing doesn't work out like you planned, you still have something to fall back on. Why would I put my dream on pause just to create a backup plan so that when I pursue that dream and I fail, my one choice is to go back to the thing that I didn't even want? Instead of spending one more year in school and making myself miserable, I could just use that year to establish my music and writing career and then feel fulfilled through that. I'm not saying that I'll be rich after just 1 year, but it could certainly lead me to something great that isn't necessarily a 9 to 5. But what if it doesn't work out like you want it to? Just be more realistic and come up with a real backup plan. Well, giving up isn't an option as it's always going to be a part of me. But if it is too hard to make a career out of that, then I'll find something else that I enjoy. Failing doesn't mean that I have to end up homeless and hit rock bottom. If money is the issue, then I could easily make money without a bachelor's degree. People get paid to be emotional support humans to the dogs of rich people. If I need to get a job, I can get a job and keep hopping from one to the next until I get something that I like and that pays well enough. And I could always choose to go back to school later. School's not going anywhere. But the opportunity to finish school is right in front of you. You should take advantage of that. That degree can be used as a tool to get you where you want to be. You could get hired part-time, earn a higher wage than you are earning now, and still have time to do what you want. That's true, but you're forgetting the part where I have to put my career aside to be miserable and collect more debt. I'd rather take the risk now to pursue my dream while I'm young, have no kids, and have good health. I still have the freedom to live my life the way I want to, and I intend to use it. Okay, you're an adult and you can make your own decisions, but just know that if you do fail and don't have that backup plan that so many have advised you to get, then you have no one but yourself to blame. Yeah, good talk. So with that being said, I am enrolled in school again. I'm taking 2 classes in the summer, and um, I hate it already. Yeah, but who knows, maybe this will help. I don't know. I'm doing the thing that's supposed to be the smart thing until I decide that I don't want to anymore, or until I graduate. Who knows, maybe I will graduate, maybe I won't. But yeah, that, I guess we'll just see. I guess we'll just see what happens after the summer and then go on from there. I decided to go ahead and try it again, and yeah, nothing has changed. I still hate the idea of going back to school. I definitely don't want to go through anymore. Like, I want to drop it right now. I'm in my first week. I have 3 more days until I can decide if I want to drop out again or not. I'm waiting for the sign. I mean, I already have the sign in me telling me just leave it, just please leave it. You can come back later and not have to pay for the class and all that stuff and all that stress. Like, I want to, but I have so many voices, especially those of my family. They think I'm throwing my life away, and I definitely don't think that I am. I'm doing what I feel is very important for me. When it comes to my dream and trying to make a music career happen and all that, and writing a book, I still need to publish that and all that stuff. But yeah, they don't see what I see, and I just have to be able to prove it to them. After this summer semester, I'm probably gonna just stop again. And then the fall, I technically have a class in the fall, but who knows? I might do it, I might not. Follow me, be there for me, guys. It's a struggle. My wish is that what I was doing, you know, with releasing a song every single week and all that stuff, my wish is that something is going to come from that, I don't know, one video goes semi-viral or something. I just want to be able to see that I can do it. I mean, I already know that I can, but I want to see the proof. I want the physical world to come to me and be like, hey, here's $500 or 500 subscribers. I don't know, something. I already believe in myself, but I really want the confirmation from the physical world, the world of numbers, you know, that stuff. But that concludes this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you making it to this point. It really means a lot to me. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And that is all, beautiful people. I send you my love. Mwah.